ama yakọ ama yasaba bio ane ene another Tuesday na Tuesday ba se de bia ye no ha no ya ba ne ba betenase ye be sinkonya ne ba be di nkomo afa Ghana edaache ho adwumade ne ato ne se Oman Daakye no Oman Daakye ho asem ne ba be ka de a na o se ye pe enitri ene ade o mo kasa ekobunum o mo kasa eduru akire o mo kasa womu bi community mu sorry mu ene ade nyina ne ba betenase ne adi nkomo afa Ghana ho ene de ba be hye ewo pono so na no yete parliament se musical chairs na koho se palace school na koho yete ya ne se majority leader eja akonwa nim ade ma na be de akire se akonwa no sune wana ent na so biu ye be ko political science lecture ho akwa je inchire mu de afri ho ye ne party for no so be di nkomo ne bisa se na mo party ni kurade na ekoso wom opposition for say no be di nkomo aka se mo nkrofo na yesa no. What is your take on it? Afenso Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia yeto abama no November 27th ya watenase ede ne campaign team de obeda no as a coordinator ne ade nyina ade aba eno achi no manifesto a wode ba ba campaign no agina so na se Ghana fo hu ne mobonom to abama na wode ba ya adwuma no wa select nkofo papa oduane free parliament house as leader ene wono na woda no. How does Ghanaian take it? And which in the State of the Nation's address, Adudona trying short, our friend is Sona, Ababitoja, or Mampania Baka and Sebebre, Edia Fahon. And also Sadia Amanya for Eternal, said a political science, Fonsu Hunu, Sadia Wonso, a wolf you unifano, Ubian in our now so they will view, senior comments near Diaba, never can kai or Hanum Edia Mom. May am Babidij, my dear, and what chairman, within the Ruben Eusimbro. Come home. Na ye push Ghana agenda no emanu kwanimu enu nti ene ya friend say Oman Daakye dia ne ya ba bedi Oman ho komo sabre men ko ba bia gina so ye twa ho ne agye nkrato aba ya ba to adwumadi ne so ne ya da se mo gina kira hwe e de amaye ya kwakodwae ho aba ya da se mesrew frewunua na unua so mfre ne nua na ono so mfre obi se dwumadie na ekoso no eye TV super na atwagu YouTube e wo ho de no ani so be kono akwakwa Ghlifetv TV okọ ho ma be hu ye wo ho no afi so okọ Facebook a obe hu dwumadie ni se etwagu wadre ho no ane Ghana ho nkomo ene ye ba bedie Ghana ho enkomo ene ye ba behwe na san na ye man Ghana na ye timo no ye de o man na ekode afa atada bia wo hunu niema bi se kokoso a ya na obisa wo se enti ya man na ye somo no o man na ye ko hu school ni ade akwa sua ade se ade abebo o man no emu ne ewei anase emu dia he ne ewo tada bi na odwene ho a wo hunu se o man na ase ko nachi ase she reverse gear atada bi so ase ye ko ye nimu a na ya ye de suban ne ase no sabe na ite sakutribini. Is that how we want a country to be? This is the only country ya me pese uba hanade nsachirebe yentino yangu baby asa Ghana hani ababe wo Ghana ababe wo ntino e wose wo hwese oman na wo demu no. How are you helping? What is your contribution to the nation's building? Oman na ye hwehwe no wo chefa a ewo mu ne yesen ane Ghana ne ye chechere no se ye chechere Ghana wo a wotewo a wotifie wo a wote kam wo share Facebook wo share YouTube baby bia wo hwe Twitter ne wo kaka ho nyina no wo contribution ade bo Ghana ne say me so as a host amete America say me so me contribution anything. It is what you and I do negatively or positively and na ba ma Ghana akonanim sa Ghana ba konanim a na gina me ne wo so se de yanwom ne kire no patriotics on ne che se dwene oman ne ho na Ghana man no eya me ne wo dia mo oman ne ho hiaw men ka se me de me mfa ho mo maye nyina ye nsom ne mfa koro ye emmoa na biako awiere duru a egu ti koro nso enkwa agina mo maye nyina nsom no bia nya na fa mo de eno no man ne benya nkosoro na Ghana ebetum pon. That is the message I have for you this evening. My eduma morning and chefa chame. I edra nyumre say ya na Ghana nsɛm no in the course of the week no said yɛbɛhwɛ ya nneɛma bi kɔ so parliament house a sɛ ani wuo sɛ ahomka wo sɛ ani guna sɛ wonhunu sɛ de obesi discuss no wonhunu sɛ obesi ato ne din de afa ekodu na akwa to say tag of war between first deputy speaker and the substantive speaker as why asem and yefa e de atum se Ghana for opinion say e was some mra na wo ne chese party for and be yi de odi members of parliament nim e wo the chamber enu nti ensese o masesa sir e papa say chairman sabonsu e kwa kwotena nchen na ye de afedwo markets atokwa me na aba be si animu anasa aba be ye ni animu no wonte ase na mra ma ho kwan sa first deputy speaker honorable Joe Wise miami kuro MP said the council say nya obi nim Ghana for ya eja say the laws of parliament are subject to interpretations na che say o minor emra ne ade nyina no Supreme Court ene timi kirekirem de ebeye bia anamonto bia ebeye bia no Supreme Court pe ene betimi ache say we dia no ye we dia ne nya emra ne say na mom ye kirekiremu a this is what the law says and that is sacrosanct eno ene eno kore no eno ena saa ene ye nyina befa no Joe Wise as a lawyer senior lawyer so say there be yan ye wa hantie timi eyi ye pani eyi di odi animu we say so e de nsem bebre e de akwakoba na sa parliament house kura yem papa panifo ebia pensioners ebia senior lecturers ebia police form panifo makọ retirement ebinum free mrema bebi akwako hyiam wo ho. You can have bankers, you have teachers, one more impactor from say knowledge impactors in our society from teacher for akwako jina amunyina akwako hyiam wo ho. Na say if this is what they are going to do wo ho no no de ababe kire ya say na Ghana no unhuno eduru ba bi asa agro eduru ba bi asa ye serious eduru ba bi asa agro nti Ghana no tell be kura na adwene ho a nice su na fama oman no meka say yawa but oyaw mu na me de kasa se Ghana betimi agina yie Ghana betimi afa ne ntoma pa afra yie a ne gina de me ne wo ebeye so na be ma oman no betum pon se Ghana betimi apagya ne ho agina se eye the echelon the apogee aye pese oman ne kokoduru se betimi akwakoduru ho a na ye the contribution of myself, yourself, and then the brother who is sitting somewhere. And Nebema Ghana, etimia kwe nimu. These are matters of parliament. We enem penifo ya kwa to abadia momo. So mumra no meshemra emfa maye. O mumra na be guide ye. Ebia now de ose media memfa politics ho. Memfa bibia ho. De bibia na mra ne kan. Said there kind of proverbs no was say sabe onyansani antu no ho ansi so obedi animu a ojejentwie be kwa akodi animu ne mo obehye mra onyansani ho bekere no meka say yawa enche Ghana be kwa akoto aba build up ni nyina ye say Ghana be kwa akoto aba na bato na Ghana e kwa akoto no san e de e kwa akoye no de afa san e ne e kwa akoto aba no de afa empanifo kuro ya ne akwakoto abade ama wo mo sampanifo enenne parliament wo mo kun wo de ye mede enye wo de ye mede enye ene ekoso parliament house ayin bia de ekoi yepe enyame nko na mba betena ha ame adi nkomo obviously ye be call line so na yako SDW University na kwa akwaje political science for enso enim de free ho ye be san so call line so near the former parliamentary candidate for Dom Kwabenya, Honorable Nuruddin, or a lecturer at Wisconsin University International, and so made incomo. You watch him, you are former first vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party, opening Michael Omarewa, so Baba Bedru Hanum near Dincomo. You train, you have a commercial break, Yaba, Yadun Comono, ever so, our Hanum. Only other form of that Sibibre. So we're feeding it on that Ghlifetv TV. Jumedia ye di hun komo no ya to ne di se oman eda achi Aye. Me abebunu, but me nye two abebunu. But seated ahead of me, abebunu, on your abebunu. Inti Ghana. Now no mere population housing census now. You say about 54 plus of the population of Ghana. The youth. To youth ne doso pa. Woman adachi. Ye nananom ko. Ni papa nom ko na ye nso ye kwa. Omnom beto aso de fro. Nana topen apempoa. Nana ababa.
Bedase. Mejo so se wo bibia ye boko.
Nyame adom. Me ho ye pa. Aja.
Me nije ne me ahoaho ase na metimi ahia. De biara meta hwe fa.
Bedase pa.
Ne de ma be hia de ne de se o man na ye pene kanko. De o man na ye ba bedwendwe ho.
Yadase.
Ye hu o man no.
Yadase. Yemfa won kwache na no Parliament House. Ye ho no ma nobody had the prior knowledge. And once the Ababet was say majority leader say wa resign every na konya so. Into automatically say majority leader resign every na konya so I was say ne vice and Ababa inherit no.
Sure.
Why resign ya wo kwa here was say doctor at the manifesto committee for the aba on the Ababa chairman inti wa resign at the free na konya so. After about 27 years of being in parliament, say na kwakwa wiye no. Enche bia no, and this fonso se san o leadership. Is there a right signal or a wrong signal for both parties? And a two, o sha de course wo ho no. Is it going to help democracy? Was it a palace school? Ye pushi no and now no ni pem and no di free ho as an observer.
Yo menu amedase na yemfa akonya nsu na yenchia atifo ene ahwefo a ene omafidi da ye Ghlifetv Oman Daakye omuti. I think say it's a very good program. I very so bia momodiana onhwe. Many ansem e see what parliament recently there quite unfortunate. Because if say the majority want to do even such a thing, I think say and concern come here a little bit background checks be. Though share Afenyo Markinsa, I think say he has learned the job because for almost getting to 7 years he has deputized a year Chimensa.
It was Adwasafo before. Adwasafo then. And Sana
Weber. Until it at least war some knowledge be. But the way and manner now, I think some year, wasn't the best. It wasn't the best at all. Because I was thinking that, say, if Bibi Nukrana some person we Bibi say at least as a big political party like MPP, certain things should have gone on behind the backgrounds and san crown my such changes. Chairman Sabonsu enye ni paketo of Ghana politics. Ofa honorable said all kind. We do almost 27 years in parliament. Watch it.
In fact, about parliament, 1996-97 parliament, second parliament, and about the can or no, the likes of Nanado Dankwa, Ekufuado, JH Owusu Mensa Nomniade no munina eba honti wache
sure
with quite number of experience and no
yeah it is na make no change there but the manner in which some year no they na be no I don't think say a boa such a big political party as MPP because it was like as a year for soon say anything on resign, which I was thinking say as a big political party like MPP no betimi na di nkomo wachire o e bia ehun say be bia party ne yeko no e be boa yan say bia ka obe etena achiri kakra said the wo kan say Dr. Baumia abona amane say omra no mehwe ne manifesto nyina so no te bia koho na bia Afenyo Markinsa meden emeto aso because Chairman Sabonsu is not coming back to parliament again. It enter to me it's better say Obibe take it over but the manner in which they did it they didn't bet and then I did say I'm more MPP for but I think say within 2, 3, 4 days they've been able to resolve this issue. I think say it's good and I was very happy say Emra or resigning or free or he got the opportunity to stand in front of the whole house and then gave a speech, told Ghanaians why he has to leave and everything. I think say it's good for our democracy. But next time they bet straight political parties because we have NDC for the same thing. Then they're dragging more than a month. And most of the people having a drill to say be honest on Yakola Ghana politics Musa.
Yes. 96
but the manner in which it wasn't right. It mesred these two political parties and say, Omunyi Ghana democracy no. Eni it's a bibinia omuma eni oma nye den ensisi ye na communication bi a oma ne mbra bonten na mo we ba na ase dede because e ko ba na mka say we ka say ayi de ba ye no NDC for de no ba ye MPP for no capitalize on it omu ye dede bebre say adana mo ye Haruna sa, and it created some kind of perception bi but won say esan ko ba ye na no asan ba MPP for.
So do we learn, and have we learned?
No, I think most of Ghanaians are politicians, but 99% of them, no, they don't learn. Because sometimes everyone say, I did basically when this within some few years, then it will come back to MPP. So sometimes like I don't know where cyclical. I say they all come from the same father, but different mothers. Yes, that's how I see it. Because I did basically when
bearing the name of politicians.
Yes. Because it is quite unfortunate. I didn't see. I was not expecting MPP should have at least some BBC. But well, say the kind media, I was for.
So in your own estimation, communication wasn't done well.
Yes, communication wasn't done well, because he was not even in the country when all these things started cropping up, which I felt say, come on, bar, because I learned say almost standards is different from party nika crime say whatever they do in the parliament house is different from the presidency and as in fact a party. But where they are party
in every country. Party is different from government.
Sure.
And until I told the beer, na create some kind of confusion.
Sure.
But the best part in any do to me merge leadership in the woman as form a bridge. Normal day. Now leadership that form a bridge. Number two, Komawaha. Near a former leader and still a leader of New Patriotic Party. Former first vice chairman. Openi Michael Omare Wadie Ababeka and Sa Ewa Studio ha. Openi Yamwajomo head of studio ha. Aha GH Life. Na dwumadi a yɛti tin ɛyɛ Oman Daakye. Nti Oman Daakye ɛne eguso adwendwene ho ɛwɔ ha yi. Na wo ba eguso yɛ adwendwen de kɔso ɛwɔ Parliament House. Majority leader say yɛ de aba na pam no. Say yɛ ne high. Say yɛ ne sua na wo de pa chotranche ana wo no ani free ho. Yɛ de yɛ ntiase. Ba wo ye insider a obetimi a kire opani san ene call no won so ye party member san na wo Jennifer
question no different sites. The Ojinamu and the Okochi and the Ohebi. Politics no, I say football now. The Omo Bobo and they were bench and they were a coach in the technical team now the other and they were a so be a phone ya no dey crache coach
say na team near there
and so coach so any players also nim dey omo go through be o player be did be a player be all a good day player be o be do be na obo onim so akweka obo so bo be no asɛ no adwuma ketekete we anka wo den ka ye ketekete nka timi ye coach ni timi hu no na wayensi sakraya na ansesa ebi o honso so a team anu ne kobo no almost strategy wa hwesa wonim se na omo eyo omo niema nti no kra bi o ho a player bi onum so oya ade pa na so nim left to na nim right wing and answer utimi edo no free ho no de obi obetimi amache sa ade no aba. That doesn't mean what sakesa player no every team nim. May the analogy. Sana a politics na koye. We have an elections to go. Players need be a catcher and say next team no. Umber retire. Oma hit is a thing is they are not coming back. Meanwhile, they are the best of players, some of the best of the players we have.
Omunemu ago ho.
Yenhwe sa go sa ede. Yenhwe no monko a yempe replacement. Yengrumi omo. Anase yempe replacement no omontre chire omontra omo nan so. Kasa ni nyamu hwe se enipa chemensa won babiem obi anwa omabiem dan Botwe omabiem almost all the front liners no. Luckily I'm not done praying Afenyo, we managed to put them amongst the big wigs leadership no. Until almost shame be kakra. But when I'm some mabiem ye mo ntremu a na duru ho na ekoto abane ewini ni yesan ko majority na fe na some people will be found wanting e be some lecturer no omo mentors no omo groomers no omo agroomi omo no e be gina omo nchen na e kwa leader e fanfa he sade ban say ya saying in the next 6-8 months no more perfect omo mature until our next administration ya to abana we up Dr. Bawumia be president that's what power no to be easier for us to handle the opposition team. Now, yes, I did no. They be montiase. I then be no so as Antonintia. I then say I have to force in Finfanti. I went to Finfanti. I feel your mark is Finfanti. They say I 1-1. I'm sorry, I'm for Fanti coffee. I am for pa. I'm not for. Hey, now politics say parliament why omo no mo na motifia mo kontoko mo ana motifia ya na mo kontoko yes ya say aba studio e bet you 2 MPP ni PPP ni CPP ni PNC ni when we finish we talk we may disagree that doesn't mean you train granted in continue man kunkum e hu e na Ghana for hey ntina de me bua and I'm saying thank you. Now say politics in tea. Hey, if you know my say would the Ghana Senate and Sanity. Ye queer them dear. And I mean by Muhafe, by Salibutri. Me go map no shame. Let's even go fight like Guham as I buy go map say we have found a shorter route will accept here. What they me farm motor when some eh, they had the Botwe. I for because rail bridge get to be say. I'm sick come ai. Na kwa na bada. Belemo mo chire kwa da say to aswa e bi sa maka kwa ko si zoom lion hodomo. Na kwa ne nya. I kwa no for 6 lane na kwa da 6 lane going 6 lanes coming.
By the grace of God, Africa Union Games number by the majority of them never cost watch Hanum.
The Hons are so no.
A Hons and
Games no Hons and so. Hi, Botwe for what ready. What am Yanka do become Chromobo? Bow! Say Bibisa back Chromona said to me, my punto back ability bisa dia. Hey, ya probably fee.
Yati. Yeah, that's it, bro. Doc.
Oh, we're quite where the corner them. And it's a sea, Mr. Yanni, Tia.
Tintokwa be anyhow.
Tintokwa be anyhow. And nobody heard TV now. I think Casano, I know I refer to. Omutina, I refer. On it, I come to City Chrome question. I believe, sir, he was telling him, or they were discussing how to manage and handle that thing. I too rough. I feel very rough.
Typical Panuni.
Then you know, every year, fanciful. Then you have him one. Won't you mean Fagus who I so me one in one point? You to me the same. Won't you mean Reverend? Okay, I boom, I make a boom. You call it gentry, I call it gentry.
Okay.
I feel not signing up, no. But tell someone say, yeah, we want Chambers, and I'm say, hey. I feel Drew, I almost there some say, hey, dear Haruna, I think Haruna, Bampazo Haruna or Hanka, but it is all in the interest of the party and Ghana. And penny for Necon, the same Mabu Mama Ban, Musmunia baby, this is now it's me coining. It is all in the interest of Pushi, no. And I see a pam obi pamo no anu an case and I obi ne case ye dey and this before the na mu case ye obi edi da o ma ko resafo omuti hano pale to monim pai. But this one, if you watch events after events, negotiations, discussions were going on. Then why the need to replace? And he also had possibly understood and came out to say, yes, I have served this country and this parliament for this number of years, but let me step back. As a matter of fact, we've given him a bigger task. The name committee, your friends say committee na koto chairman na. A big one going to election 2020.
Yeah, the call line so na former parliamentary candidate for Dom Kwabenya, Openi Nuruddin. Akwakodin komo. Honorable, what make a good evening.
For which party?
NDC. Okay. Now, what is honorable? Yo, ya da nyame ase. Honorable, ye fra wa ye boko, we de nanka wo so ba ni nim seja lectures ya na BBSC mo kwa kakra nti. Yes yet pa. Ye di nkoma ye hwe Ghana kanko, ye hwe the C wo parliament. And I know the course and now so manifesto committee vice president and then the leader of MPP Afome Nodia Babeto Wonum. Your take on it, sir? Omunyina Joso. Nampersan kam dia no twa to okra de ma o mempese be boboso nti the course of parliament house say suave chair ne sesa no say musical chair ne sesa no say de ya omo sesa ye ma chairman sabusu every parliament ma afenyo ma ken say ba ye na afin so manifesto committee vice president currently and then the leader of MPP and so a commission the man ho more prepare ne ma de man no. Oh no, boss, a voice no form kakra so betimi apagya mu kakra ma me a. Ai.
Manifesto committee in the county na who have been in the background, who have been part of this from the top of the down, here one kind of appointment or the other all these my main example, Mania, Joyce I. But only says she carried herself as a pastor, but she was part of the team that had to see Ghanaians and Neo Ghanaians to the tune of over $150 million. You see a university in Cathedra. Who could show more money? The thing I have to say, or the chairman of the committee, whatever committee, is being part of the internet TV member. It's actually there's nothing new. They are all been part of the fence. What I say now, Parliament, it's just a musical chair. It's just a gimmick. MPP needs to take it seriously. What was the point? Say, after the airport, the home office of the Baumian Propo and the West City, the other system, no more. Nadia, the English above from Kakrana, and the other one from Kakrana, and that's about when they get here. Immediately after 2024 election, they'll move back to factory system. Minimum, some of the area will be almost like you really 2024. And they are still using this thing. I would say that for majority of Ghanaians, our eyes are widely open. We know you. It's not going to change anything. In any case, I think was not part of the leadership. What change is it going to make? And then, also, after the consulting James, which is the same thing that is going to happen. There is nothing. The hair is rotting. When the hair is rotting, and now it's in Koa. And yet they are, and that comes. That is what we are as a country.
Okay. That is where we are as a country. Me pacho, me famra party mo. Me check a record. So now you to Abama JM as a leader of NDC. 6 months and son on Baba Twaba Ediama the vice president. Young who saw no said the team about is this a more chairman MPP for the Modiaba and son of Modiaba and I say who be wo and I did no won't tell you've been silent all this while. Every
election has its own dynamic. Every election is different from the previous one. Naka said Mahama obeti naka say kwa ojo mko debate no. Omwa na oba organize asali akọ 2024 but no. All years down the line, Yama Bibli Asisa. Based on that, he has to hold a extensive consultation with the people of Ghana to know the kind of people to put where they're supposed to be. Now, NDC, we hardly put round boxes in square holes or square boxes in round holes. We always make sure we put the right people where they're supposed to be. It's not always about the game. It's not always about the charade. It's not always about the musical chess. It is a Ghana for team from Mahama Khan. It is because of the consultation he's making. For the last several weeks, he's been roaming and crisscrossing countries, engaging with farmers, engaging with chiefs, engaging with fishermen, engaging with market women and all that. He wants to make an informed decision on why we do not just need to come and do politics as usual. We need to get the right people to fix the problems we have. And it's now, up to now, I can hear Aduma. Yama has started to enter. If it's an IRT, if we have from 7 January, was there or in the running mate to be a Nyaka. Now, we should the party goes beyond your Mahama. Let me say, party Nankasa, the national region constituency and the branch level. Omuna, we are humanity. Most of these appointees in these various levels, they are in the last week, the regional youth organizers commissioned the committee that will be responsible for the Accra region. At all these levels, they are in can say Mahama any completed paper out. It is on the end decision. That is how NBC has approached the government of this country. Then he said, no points one.
Okay, answer your back on topic backward. Mammy Misawo. Running mate yate nanka 2 weeks ago nanka running mate ni everybody din. Dear boy ante what's nka we marketer we obi a chair marketing we invest we san so chere PR we PR practitioner we consultant. Me who dey wo ade honorable.
Obi a responsibility. Obi a role to play. Once you are a member and part of the party, you have a role to play. You don't need to be at the top. You don't need to be in the middle. Wherever you find yourself, you have a role. Me is the constituency. The Juma, Nikasiano, and Wahano. Na Ajensu, Yawaha,
What's that?
President, the Chia, Oma, which you can on the Christian Oma, you want to punish. Never losing the coordination. But the great part of the work is that the NDC is a grassroots party. And we have a lot of regard, respect for our grassroots people. Oma, review of the humanity. In the men, I remember the young woman, the humanity, me and the bit we are rescued or minor and Yamagana.
Okay. Now, State of the Nation's address.
State of the Nation's address is nothing that offers hope. In any case, let me say, Oma, Pejanka, Obano, Yagana Polina, as I used to say, and yeah, I think we are going
to. A bit to say, dear him.
18, Miriam, who are we journalists? Just take your time and make a comparative analysis of the State of the Nation's address. The Mahama 22 of February 26. Make sure the kind of state address, state nation's address as you will conclude that this is a complete joke. This man has just wasted our 8 years for nothing. The initial stages of his power, 2019, he was comparing most of the time with Muhammad's death, with the record of Muhammad. And then most of the comparing were with his own record. His comparing record with his record. How did he get to this point? That's the question we all have to ask ourselves. Because when he says the same, maybe I'm not or kind of or the two Yamahama Yana, the Wasanaka. That is what is always done. Now, look at a woman who said, about 2017, 2018, 2019, even before the COVID, NDT and the Biamudia, most of the benefits, most of the outcome was the result of the prudent economic management that NDC had put in place before the left. India, more than 3 oil states. The sinking fund, Tika Baby, it's a one of the management here, each of the maybe arches in Musaya, I feel some within the number to me, I have more organization, and that is where they were from one. These people have no clue, the so-called incompetence. Now, and try to be Ghanaians, when you're relative, we also wear these people and then maybe Russia, and then Russia is one of the strongest economies in the world. Or no, economy, and now what we teach, you have nothing to do with the war and complain. So this is the time I mean, that's the Ghana for a day. They bring in tribalism, and the Yama politicians are taking their for granted. But this is the time. Oman Daakye said that I don't know what is the better word, they have no interest, they do not have the interest of the Ghanaian at heart. And the decisions we take is what has brought us in. Ghanaians agree to say every election has consequences. Ashanti, your home knew, I knew, Ultimatina, now you do more Accra, and all where I do Accra. And why I have a person, why I not the other person. I believe in
the correct.
We go beyond the tribal. Any issue, the outfit, what mine, Ubia, Ubitimi, Amagana, Adina, I didn't to my
Honorable, where the Mammy Sabi Bio, where the tribal is now kind, I mean, Fanfa Wakarebi. One, Oka Bokons and some. As a washer, a drain or miner every week, we spend close to $1.2 million. I walk Boko and Tokwan keeping peace. 2, for the first time, Sanyama is sign. We may have 4 or 5 nordness. Omunina by a presidential candidate. What does it say to us? What does it speak to us? And how do you see it?
Well, what it says to us is that just as the world sees Africa as the future, the North is certainly the future. The North has been overlooked in a very long time. As I say, the Eritrean is the Northness also, almost thinking. Now, almost or the regions as well. Now, Malinka assemble and then now later come back. Okay, say 2016, 2017, or prior to 2017, 2016, 2019, prior to the election. Now, one of the things I had in the year campaign is that Mahamatini, and they say a year to Abapan. You see the way God does this thing, and then Oman Daakye are on the genus. What are they going to tell the people? They look down on the thing. If you want to be clear, you have to always be on the path of truth. Because if you want to play politics always, if you want to spin always, well, when you now what to form. Going back to the question you asked me, like you said, this is the time when Northerners have to take their place. This is when they have to take the stage to their own hand. A lot of the time, politicians, and too much, was due to lack of information and awareness election. But and then majority, since I started educate the female child in every family, most of them are going to school. Most of them are attending education in the Yama. So going forward, I believe that a lot of these things, conflict and whatever that are happening, people are just exploiting ignorant people out there. I think we all have a responsibility.
Okay.
And they are for needed because obviously Accra, everyone will say a poor cost of work. Or that may mean they are only a poor. But who did you say? Will be all to Pama and Pona or Paka or Papa. Come back to Accra. Or back to Accra. Who are Accra? What are we being so praise and media?
I know Baba Pre.
I know why Baba Pre Santaman. What I said? And then Obuka or to the car or Paka or Baba Snap, a quality or bad traffic is going to increase. So there's always a direct impact on the entire nation. And that is why we all need to take it as a responsibility, our civic responsibility, to make sure we all contribute in our own way. And a greater mandate and responsibility is with the media. And if for no, Nina, every society now as well.
That's it.
If there's a lack of the truth, we are unable to tell our colleagues about people in their places.
That's it. You better was very honorable. Yo, okay, we should work too. Abushafo, yet Honorable Nuruddin Enka, or a former parliamentary candidate on the ticket of NDC, Ewa Dom Kwabenya 2016, and Obaba contested Ewa Dom Kwabenya. Nanuma Samna, the Ababa to Honomana, if I said you see Hunu, Ghana, said the echo. Nana Topper. Okay, open your idea.
Who's your first, Doctor say?
Open Nuruddin. Aye.
One of the film.
I a lecturer at Wisconsin International University.
The propaganda. And as well, propaganda.
Me pacho, or a PR practitioner, or a marketer, or a lecturer, marketing lecturer.
Okay, and the maintenance. You can remember who do you know. And then another good for the Kokasai. Buy or send trunk one, a butcher. And I done one yada. What you ever bahoni about the soon and now? I hear an article. All Casalina, ultimate or Casse, a same way or kind draw, another way and a statement or kind, dear temperature, a twy and pianino. What is was say, oh, a coin I must say, maybe I'm a first you, a bois and ho. And as what is was a bocon tokano, and then cray. And as what is was the highest government
West Africa had no
was able to mention yet he's trying to put in the minds of listeners to say, good for the summer kind of BBN. Anyway, what was it about Besana?
Nana. What you be? I am most social for the idea. And your take on it, Nana.
I think say watching our dream. But he wanted to go a little bit how do you call it? Tribalism. Only there sometimes I feel uncomfortable when people like Biomeni, as even a young guy, I don't wish say we should go there. Because Sobekaya, there was a time when this same NDC people, no, even former President Mahama Jina Simpiusuka said, there's no way MPP is going to elect Baumia. If you heard it out. And even their own political party.
Yeah, what kind of but be you see? Yeah, the energy football honor. Yet to make criticize the player be. Knowing very well so the more best your plan.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you, say we shouldn't go there. No matter what, you know, everybody is also capable of managing this country. And politics, the union say dynamics. In Tieneno, Akusti Baumia, any former president Mahama. So let's talk about what they can do to help the country. Sa politics,
I know APC.
Sure.
And so Ababa, or no so everybody, or no body about
Bernard Mona, I think that he also wants to contest for that of
Bernard Mona, I know ya what on the Upper West. On the Upper West.
Yes.
But where they say APC leader there on Ufre Boko. Ayarga Ayaboku food, Kusa fooding.
Yeah, it is our Nyomanayana. Let's say, let's talk
and
about
then David Apasera is from Boga Central.
Boga, yeah. We shouldn't bring this kind of things. One Ghana, it is about nipa no bedroom betimi aye the former president Mahama betimi aye no on country Ghana for the Baumia betimi aye no on country Ghana for the friend saying papa ya boy ndi ayare ganso be no omo fa
to Ghana. Question am to man no mentoma wanso.
Okay.
May any to abayi no as a leader of NDC the babesi say ene yewa February ni team Emma Bonten ne core campaign team Emma Bonten campaign manager Emma Bonten ne bibia is the opposition ready so about rest power.
Well, it's unfortunate to me. Maybe I'm a TD. I'm say quite unfortunate because we have almost started.
One abu no reduce some more coordination wise.
Sometimes we say abroa and now so ba share by each and be heading. But baby, we are in election year. We have just 10 months to go. Say even yes, in due tempo, even the current the vice president correct me and the Muno campaign managers and the Mune other subcommittees or Muyej. We are expecting former President Mahama to also bring, but I think say Numeran Americans I think on the 7th March obeying a running mate. But who are the people who are going to see to is any campaign Ebeko? But I'm saying last week in Nzomo inaugurate some people, but I think that one of them communicators Eduji, he was like
lawyer Eduji.
Yes, on a quiet note.
Okay.
So maybe we don't know what they are doing, but that is Obia strategy or the Beko. Maybe before they feel say they have to bring theirs out.
Opene wona wo free one. Doctor say nyame adna so baba ye president or the 50 ministers and be adwuma. Wo hwe din a wabobo yi a is he telling us something? Wo hwe omo abobo na che say probably as a Mojan Baba sports minister. Probably Miracle Sabwaje Baba ye information minister and I say aid to the president.
There is one thing I know. We have an
probably Makukwe Jr. is going to be the foreign affairs minister.
We have an election to win, and our focus is getting the victory. Wama assurance or bar Nipa 50, not more than 50.
Will there be deputies?
With including deputies in 50. That's what he said. Also including deputies in not more than 50. But for now,
with 16 regions.
Yes, and it's doable. It is doable. Mahama's on the about the 60. 60. Also on the 60. Or no, I'll say the next very lean because he needs money. He doesn't want opulence. Also 60. Baumia, Nasiani, a new 3 months simple. What timid in a campaign team about manifesto committee. Amuja Juma must start. Or name your mom must start. Put it together. And the other Fred, friends, Chairman Sabuzu. And for his experience, we need to tap into it going into the next election. That's why and don't be surprised one day when the chief of staff will be a friend and vice president and also now you
boy chief of staff Jumediana Majunia Kwakusi Bibiso. Former President J. Kufuor became very, very excellent in his doing because he had a much competent chief of staff. Our Boano. Papa J.M. so by here. And finds a latter partner, the chief of staff, boy Jamaica Carlos, also as in most of the chief of staffs now, Yenyano, have been the Achilles of the president and the government. What do you think of it? Is this an incompetence and I say party in do much and I say or more medal and near money together or if you see enter my breast and
chief of staff no current be on a Jumawe. Or none me fans or coordinating ministries on behalf of the president. And let there be an president's babon thing. Never brought the fans. We call deputy chief of staff too. Omunansu or Mojuma, mu rule and play under within the setup. I say Bano Amamua. So be an I say wow fear, we know it no. to the be I was a house girl and house boy. Na wo krama kura ofi. Obi ane de oye. Utire ye kura timi house girl bi on na duane kura bo chen madam. Na unnim na ko bie wa no ka kire madam say madam house girl na duane ya me de. Chen wo de na wapra. Enti tactical. Ono na awa no. Unfortunately, that about for Gen Z for no money anymore. And when a house get be on there, you're teaching me chrome hobby. To a bon client, yeah, no, I said that's my madam. A young hamra, no, I can't say my house girl, no, way ever. A strategist would. To the beer can be also a young car. You're who's in the competence were. Now, for the material chroma, a coye with me dredging chairman. But the buffy fear paper fear no uncle ye. You just have to know how to in your mind manage it for your satisfaction and happiness. Sana amamu nzakwaye. Ni panendos. Papa no we ni ose the team. Binum the communication, a binum the publicity, a binum the Nina watite within 3 months. Obidia, ye na kwafini.
What Archibald as a logistics deputy?
Nina Obidia kwafini. What he was say, what meanwhile, what feeling what a year, say almost 7 years in opposition as opposition leader. 2020 on the way.
20 to Abenino.
This is almost 1 year. Confirm at least the class the campaign team ni on team yeah. And also the company in the manifesto when they say old one there but now they say 24 hour by 24 hour manifesto mean be seen there. So oh yeah competent enough, serious enough, and as ready to govern. And yes sir suban way one can sound the Accra person the Botwe no team there. And now, most of the old dream plan or consultation. How many years? But when I consultation, I'll say he's ready to start working day one. Papa is on the Obama honeymoon. Wait. Think of also the actually. Hey, honeymoon, Mahama honeymoon. There. No, you can mention. I'll be who's a papa. No, you can say, unless you call him who's in the car, put the kitano. No, because papa could forward a bonus or be our baby news in my ransom. It's one in the car. Sometimes you wonder as a couple, then the other woman, no Casayana, and it would have watched his statements. Ghana for much.
The brilliant people when so. Those days are near share wrestling. And I take a no about no mukra vasi be no share that you see a psychological stunt. No, there when you share the son and Nama MPP for Musru.
I don't know, and the engineer for less the bar wouldn't be famba, for policy brown to be famba, for way, you know, to be my old see who I share with them. What the name, what did they?
Some way you're good at copying. 4 years ago, you have copy
everything that every elections that we've gone, with Mahama, no, we come out first, then they will come out. They went on the bar first. Manifesto, campaign committee, campaign teams, nothing. We come out
207, some by out Jam.
Where?
206, 207 election, I'm out Jam.
And
I'm also a Mafa Momoto.
Saturday meals. I know already we were about to launch and I'm creating and I'm lunch on Monday. They didn't announce class. Normally, we better say, oh, but I'm about 2 weeks before. We had the 3 days grab. I'm saying, they had. And then, well, me, if you ask me, say Ghana, Sabe, Ahochira, Russia, Ukraine, Ahochira, by COVID DFM, I could follow Kanye or say, we know how to bring the economy back, no matter how deep we go. Or can say, ye be kofom no, ye nimse na ye between no nimse ye be kofom. Oni man ka wonka. O mbetua free your friends obe mass salaries obi anya dwuma. He knew say sika Ghana sika na eko use. Because no be antua he. What I dey my free so that can e dey my free. He knew say e be affect the economy no. Nto say ye dey ye be ebe say Ghana sika e dey save me numi enu ye nkwa the economy ne ko form say dey kra we know how to bring it back ana ampa so economy ne ko form akofom e conform pa but we know how to bring it back and start working on the inflation I call it 50 plus something and then I call less about 23 and it's still coming. It is still coming. And then no dollar here hurikuka petrol cry but the young and charge sorry Yamin charge never in all these trying moments and I call sunlight to petrol but under Mahama near sunlight to petrol never any car can yes can talk petrol and a diesel and a good plant in the could do a doom so
na say Nigeria I the oil ya bama master to and to Ghana to be na mamudigum
me pacho oil na 2 years 4 time and a buy
oh sir
NDC for me no can say and never so be can say if you see MPP buy no you discover 1 inch oil cry the sad thing almost ton blocks no go na over 15 and one more crop for no magia go and no munya sikantu and a menu no oil na ka form and na yes so mra no am sensan no it cannot be revoked. The sad thing.
Is there no Supreme Court? Is there no other court I bet me as a son?
Yes, it said be and he said I take or pay agreement here. I quite one man two form class or the friends generator be babesi baby. But what made the echo court and this in Ibako. Ama you see go to judgment there for cancelling agreement and call babe and they are cancelled. And that is the situation. And this put Ghanaians in. Now go upon the year Adam ni brother need the man in bauxite. Look at his mama the bauxite he bauxite was something over 40 trillion worth of bauxite to crew man abusia. The buy na Debbie yenye o my bonesa. Etwam omo de koya could do Supreme Court no. And Ghana Japade or Mampanin Bahama Yantam my abusia. Over the 40 million, not 40 billion, 40 trillion worth of bauxite. Kukulaman, Basan Baso or Babaji. A bit of JM. Sabe, yo, Samuel class I don't know why. Near Castle may Jimmy Monoa de so Unumka. I may Jimmy Monoaka. Ampa. No, Castle may Jimmy Mo, Castle de Swampa, no, the Swampa, O Castle, may Jimmy was at the Swampa, may Jimmy was a man, what Jimmy may. Some may carry what him say. That is what LTC and Mahama had to into some young people in Ghana. They've gone to police themselves and they say they have changed. And they have a magic one. The sad thing. At the end of the day, a good one can get it. A more I'll call it to a vision. Bisabranti or two say, woman, the good one can get it. No, I could call it to a tongue. A bit me a man. I call the coast. One can't go back and say, you. Which Ghana youth? One with them how much? We saw. Why now? Who did they say? Your man who called the fancy who call 100. Near man who call one of the gum. Now I'll call it 100. No, at least when you have 20, 30 eggs a day. Just a son. Hey,
I Ben obey me a lay 20, 30 eggs a day. You are a political scientist or a political science lecturer and a historian. As the Dombo University of Business and Integrity Development Studies are a war. Wa campus. Opani mepacha wotemenka. Good evening, sir. Mr. Yakubu Aduk, good evening. Hello, good evening, sir. Sir, on tea and career shana. Yes, Ababio. Na edruse ni aka politics mun nkoma. Eya na ye lecturers. Almost what being no teacher amanyosem at the various universities. Almost when nimdia bebre ewo amanyosem most of them na emanya amanyofo ebi ye kora na ayena dwuma a wo ye se obekire political science e dia ma school nkwala ehunu omanya nimdie no ma ba bechenti dia kokoso yi ye bisebesi anudi di hu nkomo yi ye bako opani wa de na wa no da sam
papa ya also san babaki ana teacher for eso mobre and no coach friends teacher Mr. President former president.
Me ba trust a second. Good evening, Mr. Robert Yakubu Aduk.
Good evening.
How are you doing, sir? Okay, we thank God. We were catching to what transpired in Parliament over the week. That is majority leaders now changing the seat given to the deputy. The leader of NPP now commissioning a team to write his manifesto and then the State of the Nation address. They are all for you to give us a knowledge about it, sir. Very sorry, your voice is not audible enough. You could speak up.
Where I am now,
Oh, okay. Most grateful, sir. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Another engagement being so. I know baby nti we dey say for ye baba mo chow bebre enkomo na eye dem na niam bi ka baby kakra nti amana kwa kwa sa mo fanche obani wa dey
ye bisa no teacher for efre no papa the kufu ade bedro ni ye nya ya bra banka besesan are you the hope was me nye hope no and am se no yakatua no ba den na man o se akatua no de ontimi nhebo ni mo ba no abehwe sekufu ado jasika no bi o hono but otimi tum na yi anu watum se enye yi de azek nyina ya struggle ne and am se
na so wo sua free de mre bi o hihye hyebo ba ya na ntesa no
nti wo ena obi akase me ba sei ni no meye ena obi so me de me ba me nhye obo no abehwe mu se bi o ho a obi agyam bibi ansa na mematimi
se mre bi abese ko na mo so hyebo dodo
David, when
was the president?
Oh, yeah, can't someone
for say no, I could be because I miss Shabo, Sammy Shabu.
Yeah, can't someone. No, but I could for the cause of Bay Free SHS. You know, the cause say, what? At 2 who advert 2 who pesa free education 419 and Nancy Fido say, on no moment at the buy. And they are not
and so lunch here.
Adiana not to hope on. Osakolanji.
Olanchi.
I know you advert here, one. Olanchi. However,
I said now I declare the free SHS, and I tell you, so be at the Babakus with him obey a day. And you're part of the free SHS.
The air cano, and yet the name way benefiting. Muhammad never supported it. As a matter of fact, a kufuado shasiano of Muhammad so kaya or say, yes, spend this cado. Why would we spend 202 billion on a here for any GSS? No wonder a president and when you say Sikanoa, there is no way I'll be used to say Sikano at the free SHS. Okay, you start a year.
I remember.
And now I'll say, me review. What does that tell you?
What's upward review or downward review?
This is one say. Oh, says it can one spell. And also a review. So what does that tell you?
Same review. We have upward review and we have downward review.
And American so or say maybe was the car men talk amount. The moment me bar message several from. Better amount. That is simple. If I no quarantine chain. Apawe and I know but can't send me in also about the Ghana the way 24 day
24-hour economy.
Besine amino kase catch them see obi atimi and the communicators on one kasa timi akanyanza same be about 24-hour economy.
Maybe I'm convinced
me say 24-hour economy no a product of something, and that is what he is doing, and that is what he is talking about. You are just sitting here, I can say, Obit you, fear me, why?
I don't cry.
Dear man, make us out to meet you, and say, and Fidia be or Hanomo, Obi, yes, Shem Fidiano, ask now two, but me at you, fee. Oh, by I will say, me there means Shem Fidi, then when what you fee, and Contumbo some Cassam dinner by our say with me to watch it, fellas watch it, fellas, Kwache ese me kwedi wache anadwo 24 hours Bako say Jamin, o Kumasi 24 hour, bus be 2 for Accra go Kumasi, then Crantier for my tongue Crantier, everything. Look. Yeah, Mama am famu for sao. Mama ya magana for the be and grofo we are famu for dodo. O de before one tontum si tontum so boy see where you born the tap mwa. Now tontum go see baby.
You know how to negotiate.
Na uko put the buhu and tontum wa before months and say pa.
You know how to negotiate.
Tontum ne be na dia kwa ba kwa mu ya say whatever go see. Oh, so let's say I could want to say that I COVID by and the second of where you bread. No, we never prayed for it. And yes, I could want to call Russia for Munko to Ukraine, Yahomatri. No,
but someone in us who develop it. Ukraine, Russia, more develop it.
Russia, Ukraine, Ukraine.
Ukraine na bubu na yam say BBC nana pempoa nana mo na mo the youth know
sure
so na no tie bi
pa
as a social commentator you take on the sona.
All right, me that say my main starting fee 2017 Kufa Dubai na and your mind okay. Say Ghana for me Canocra. Things were okay for the first 4 years, no. And I'm fancy the first 3 years in a year. Things were moving as expected. But then it is quite unfortunate, say 2019 COVID nearby. I must say it's one way or the other no, affected the country. It affected the country because you know the impact of the COVID-19 for almost me. I'm a teacher. We stayed in the house for more than 6 months, but we were paid and other people. And watching why let's look at the impact of this.
Hotel. I stayed in the house here in Tiameka.
Yes. So you see, that's why I'm saying that some people were even laid off.
Yeah.
What's the cause of it? It's because of the COVID. As Chairman Wadie was saying, you know, the president, as he says, we know how to bring back the economy. But yen hwe nipa ase bi omu free mu ene omo a yare bi kan hom hwe yenya free light.
Health minister Krenya bi.
Yes, yenya free light for almost a year. Me, I will enjoy it because I would say the truth. Free water, that time I was in Kofrodia, I enjoyed it. But almost second term no ina e be a problem.
I did not enjoy the free light and free water because me feel na light in room.
Very good.
And I'm also pipe in here.
Yes. That's how it is. But let's look at the bigger picture. Most of Ghanaians enjoyed it. But because almost second term, that is from 2020 moving on. But you can also attribute it to a little bit of mismanagement of the economy, which is true. And then unbudgeted expenditures via a samba. I think that these are the reason why Ghana we find ourselves where we are now. And also, President Akufo-Addo, I think they do baby no na tintin no enso do so kakra because e do baby no yen nyina nim say finance minister COVID kro nya bi, which I think say after the COVID no that man should have at least talked to na kwatran baby.
Or recusing ho kakra.
Na at least to bring somebody else to come and take over and then bring some kind of confidence in the Ghana economy. But this man was kept out 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Yes,
is he not still exposed?
He's still exposed because I think he has also been given another position, which I think it is needless. The president is rather putting even pressure on the government
because he even resigned from his own company.
Yes.
So
then why do you bring the person to ask Ghanaians? Say Chairman Wadie, you say politics, but when you say Chairman Wadie himself, so obey in this be closet. Yes, and I think these are some of the things the mismanagement are. Of course, let's be honest, this government they've worked, and I was so happy. Mitie president in his speech in our parliament, and I think last time Baumia also speak because there's going to be a performance or tracker for us to track all their projects that they are doing, and I think it's up to them to tell.
4 years ago, that thing came.
Yes.
And he never saw the day of light.
Oh,
the light of the day.
It came. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, it's up to how do Ghanaians get access to those things. They Ruben and also more boss and California because they never kind of this government ban in terms of road. They've worked. A bar or yet social interventions. But let us be honest to us. Digitization ya ekosu omenyi. Minya and oko GRE, oko birth and death set a year, ukre NHIS. Everything has been digitized. And ube kano create never kano cry. After COVID, the type of governance the man for no, we the geopolitics of the world now. They say, assistant, into Omaya, if you are not ready to embrace yourself and accept digital as the new era now, then it means that you are going back. Because in the next 10-12 years, everything is going to be about digitization. So I must say this government they've worked, but some few things be ahead a bibemunu and aha abayane kakra. And we share reshuffle Ukraine recently, yeah, which I think that this president should have done the reshuffle long time. Ghana for the pressure etu Nana Akufo-Addo swa last week was the last 2 weeks or they reshuffle by we share project abano they are working say we share agenda 1 year course ya unprecedented. If said this government can even do even half of it cry meaning I do think say Omano your health system then cost rana your education sector baby a miankasa cry no me yep eduma. You could say yes, and then secondary school share free SHSC. Look at the number of children now. You absorb warm. And then one or two people I mean didn't come. Omo kran come to me school, and then they got the opportunity to go. And so it is up to the president or the government to tell us what they've done. And then former President Mahama should also come and tell us, because only there were tasty presidents in Ibida. He's been there for 4 years. He's been there for vice president. So I was even saying, say, if you want to compare these two, let's compare them based on they being vice president. Then we can come and talk about the presidency and the impact about Umiabaino. Or also the other system name. I'm really sure President Mahama will fasten things and make sure so bit man name the campaign team. Obet me the manifesto ahead. So that Ghanaians will compare and contrast and see which one is better for us. It shouldn't be like the normal thing. Okay, 24-hour economy, I think that is it. No, we have to scrutinize it. Niyo said the other ban, is it true?
And that's how you are going to do it.
How? Yes, the implementation.
Who are going to manage it?
That is it.
Timer ebedi.
That is it.
Right.
Yes.
So that 4 years, 5 years,
Yes.
10 years, 15 years.
You can't just come
and the cost of it and so
yes. You can't just come and throw something and think say Ghanaians. Yes, you think the Ghanaians will just take it like that. So I just wish that and then former President Mahama Timia. Umbra no me explanation because utie ni communicators now obi aka different thing. And I wish say why free SHSO. It took Nana Akufo-Addo more than 7 years or so 8 years and sana. Ghanaians even accepted it. So you just come and put 24-hour economy and think say Ghanaians will just buy that and vote for you.
And no question.
Well, as why I'm sitting here, strategically, no. I think say the time is not right.
A campaign slogan.
Strategically, no. And I don't know the people who advise former President Mahama say, Oma we made the flagship message to
yes, somebody like a
because Uka said
to help you in communicating well. The service sector of the country, is a little about 51 point something percent.
Yeah.
Work agric and so 30 something percent. After a honomona a year industrialization is a little above 12%.
Okay.
And that is where Ghana is say we need to put industrialization to about 30 or 40 na 24 hour no I hit say at the amaye year. But the idea what they ba ama yen so aye pese e bia bibina hu say na 24 hour means triplet, right? We have double track, internal triple track. 8 hours. At every point in time, work is going on.
24-hour economy. It exists in Ghana.
Really?
TV, see a radio station and TV station. Mopong.
Gabi.
See me banopa. Nibi ebewia. Nya na oba anwumre. Wo ebe wetena ha. That is what we call 24 hours.
Where dodo akonya?
Dodo adwuma. It exists here. Pharmacies, drugs be brave ho, oko hospital be ho, police station be na atum, police station be na akwa, who say aloko na to.
Ebi mo pon.
So, oh yeah, say be kwa na padi be akwa awia ne be akwa anwumre. Nasi fwe koko 37 koko lebu tebi abaya rekono. That is what we call a 24-hour system. It works. It is working. Now, o person who create jobs are me akamia me no anka meka say and ba me has said it. Ya Akufo-Addo ba no o say ye beye adwuma your friends ye beye one district one factory. Me no ka say about 120 or 140 ye adwuma. So me bam senior youth ebenya adwuma ye to create more job no me there be one district one factory me one district 10 factories championed by the youth and I say private sector.
So it's like to make 24 hours. In 24 hours, light.
No, make us about okay. Let me know. 24-hour economy now. You say ministries. The bank and no bank and not be because ten be out now. You as musica be saying ko. Meanwhile, and now open here sky. Open if you have so a card maybe they bought down. You can cash money. And then almost install banks ni be install machines ni bo who person this ka ko save this ka ko tuma who ko this ka lugu mana twerɛ kan na ma receipt today in Ghana here now say ye me bank nto ha na order na sorry and also obi frɛ say person no akokotam no you see the thing exists and what you need what the boys here na juma and the boys now Banokrano, a bit more what they're willing and ready to set up industry. They don't have the capital. I don't think Akufo-Addo no can say yes. YE youth employment. You fuck for the trade of entrepreneurship for then I propose abroad. Then they are more capital almost starting and but they are some of them are employing as many as 1,100 people. That is what will give us a job. And you'll be an entrepreneur. I tell you, we programming me. We something about my haramte. Opa, answer kunyalo from Kotra. My airport. Answer kunyalo metra de. Sani ini sani atu crab better than a problem. So we are with you. Obi ando beti mi aye. Obi oha wasua carpentry. But so about far carpenter, about far that one hammer. So compare Juma na kasa abubo nuya anaza abubo table ato. Ontimi ye so compare obi awaye bida. No ye Juma no bosu ni etwaneka. Then it's not everybody who has that entrepreneurial. It's school, but many mobi are entrepreneurs or ye Juma emobi. What's that entrepreneur? Because university that had a lecturer like and I ask now who says that to me I said now then I would also no the answer be coach.
Me lecture back ono so ka bi kire ono not okabia oka furniture factory will be here but unfortunately no na furniture factory na gu ono problem o tell dem tegu here a kire e dem aka se won say adwumatem bia niam asesa data no nua ye na kese ni ade and swivel ni ade aba as new technology comes in, no? They taste for new things and so by. The
one that knows Sanwa, and so more question a typewriter, no? They a bun one question computer and to us why that. There are some companies that were producing some machines, you know, and one computer they switch a bit of company. When new things come, they said digital now so they all got 24-hour coming. Worry.
Now that's 24-hour now digital now.
Digital no American. Now they also good at 24-hour now they also quite. Worry.
Okay, so back to the Sona no. A dear na nanado danko Akufo-Addo. Wo party representative for modern Ghana for. I can't yet talk wakuma so.
I can say to say roads. I can't want seven. Me to me can say no way. Because the whole there's no kind of consensus I mean come down Ghana. But be a while a quine not to say that name will be. But think I was me who name by my faba because I say hey another guy.
What a wow.
What a wow. I give a beer but his records at the Accra Parliament to last son of the coy, I'm the coy. And was say a crown way to see a maye, a crown will be see a maye, a crown, and all the my MPs no, walk or her constituency, they are forced Martino, Fabra, Besina, MPB ntimi amie na no mo ye hu de radio mo bo no krom ho ye se we o se mi krom den de aye na ada krom a o kan de yenye ni e ko bi sa ho de na o se ha den de aye do one and they kept lying and keep dwane free that was me ka say papa ko ba ko ka say o se drunk one e betwa ye din konto be ga na fu ani ko let me tell you something bra ene me buy me kwa me ma 1000 so beje
about the pa
thank you na me call me two motom na me hwe na ka 800 na me de ma wa me twa ntro
untwa ntro because that's over twaso
yes akufu ado ba no wo hye boss obe elema bebre no ntimi nye ni nyina anwie ye to ye trofo. I mean the logic no odwen ho a wonti ase me nam se be che wade me se me ba me we ebi o hokra wa ye ni nyina anwie free SSS wonye ye entrobolu afi de almost say kola e school no de ohia no trunk ana o chobos wa pa ko de magum. But almost a trunk nature boss no ama parents 20 wa free access no enye free and the parents to be into your chantro then them yanse omo e kan ya ne ham yo na wo a wo tifi a wo gidie no and ya na ho ya me nwanwon omo e kan de tese some de omo yo propaganda propaganda ukoko tese oko opepa ho anu aka no akopo bia da no osre wo
na propaganda nso si aka na so one react here it is seen as truth ntemo se munim no kora na mon kan kire
ana America kire we free SHC ebia nim se ho nso yetimi ka kire obi no agye de se enya no kora ekwa America se mafaso ya America obi tifie so obo o mehe obi ka de be nwa say this bi wo haka we ofo be fro so ana why call
why always mention and say bi so ana nipa ni party bi but onko hu ni se once o hu ne ya no bo
that is the problem I have. Messi my mouth 5,000 me ko em tu motomaka eta na meso koje no akoji na bi we nada we dia na e wo hokra na me mouth eta na kra ko ma ya de my more than exams and excellent excellent and we have not left we are trackers some say ba tracker second one no and no there it comes with location and once we afaka no akwakohwe edan ni yesi an yesi ya lot kwan
more my GH map no are readily available
yes
yes you sha wo point here because minimum say there's one thing I be na omon kanche Ghana Post phone kanche ufie address no GH Post address no so wo bot na wo location ne ba hwe etimi ya babia wo gina area mu honum nyina etimi video of it ni nyina adeba temon kanche na yehu na monya no readily available ni enso etimi ni ho adanse
you go the problem I want to say you man doors and then my I and doors who said this
for doors
and this is for the miensa ubisa be ba han say ya secretary church no aka University of Ghana Hospital no aka Rich Hospital no aka Kaswa that's asa omo de liswa ndo mo kan ba say omo ya de but yeah let make akwan nko ya ye men kan sa kwan we kwan ya da hai minim say let ye sa kwan ya fi he ba de ko ai a friend saying some ai a friend saying jingano kwan minim say let ye but who overhead me by bridge back cross over a friend say motorway no bridge na wunyina edoso that is be Accra or Hakeke East Legon hasem kwa na make na me kan copy ayawa so west jowulu akwan pa ya gu hono mo atla copy abelempe kotes akwa edoso anti oka ba kwa na biaka oka so opa tracker ne ba they have a turn them and then we list it one by one constituency by constituency ni afra obi o constituency or district ho I am pa wo ko hwe o se o ma ya hakwan no school down where you see I am pa I hwe hospital agenda 111 me no ka sa agenda ebi wo Christ
and ba kwa kwesi say 111
so over 88 me say almost by the by July August 50 should be ready almost the nyina ya boso fixtures a man who no almost in roofing stages. But can and it's liberty I can say boy. Now visit if you know Ajax was yet to see me.
Set about communicating. The already the other can hear never Tony Panasun.
Oh yes, showing. Good news, no bad news. The only top.
Bad news, Tom.
Thank you. And so when they keep spreading bad, falsehood, people buy into that without thinking, without
considering the fact.
Yes. Sukua depa yes. Classroom blocks. Never in the history. I'm telling you, classroom. I'm talking about classroom blocks. Classrooms. So yes, see, almost every school had it. Yeah, because blocks. Okay,
but you are using it.
Yeah, I don't be see dormitory. I can't home because baby see no casen kwala 19 free. A friend saying Medina. Emra school ha remo nothing law kwan so po ka kra nko
me so question we nana me ne teacher ni bi nyame adoma next week obaba ha
okay
edi nkomo wo se ko Canada boarding house ni ho ya yakituwa bi ama esikafo paa no na ni nyina ye community school ti sanka awobotwa akra na Madina school ayenyew
sure
baby am won mo develop ne sa wo ye teacher ni how do you see your education e wo Ghana?
Well, me that say education no there. Metimaka say we are not still there.
Thank you.
Yes, we are not there.
You know, your micro.
David.
Me actually we hear some.
David, you see
there are certain districts in Ghana here secondary school.
District,
I'm not talking about town. Districts.
I started from Achumampunwa. Ope Ghana have be a villages Wapa is one of Achuma in side. And it was an answer.
It's a Obanko camp. Obanko camp now
Obanko Bibiani and Yaso.
Not Oban line so line so to Adianche number 2. Number 1.
Not anymore. Baby a fenu. Friend is a mufro Teria crew. And who share education Aminia. That day me do on a real I just felt as education there, the capital town.
So for the records, me call BSEC first year.
Okay.
Baby any secondary school.
Oh, okay.
And I'm free about secondary college.
Oh, okay. The education there, Minia, still I do here. But who share the basic in India, we still have a problem. And I'm waiting to see these two presidential candidates. The other person here, Juma Hopa, because secondary in India, one way or the other is a little bit better.
Maybe so as a mom.
Oh, many problem. Because secondary in India, social infrastructure wise, this government, they've done it. The former
students also contributed.
Yes.
Now your primary school and new student.
That is the problem. Say concentration in the second cycle. No.
So what me did no.
That is it. But basically,
before school, I'm primary school Boko. Papa be no fi kromo. Ono ankasa be see school dying. Eche krono eche school. But this time this people our generation no Oman Juma menim what all the for Oman Juma.
Kwasafu Juma.
Asafu Juma na so Oman Juma. Ebi da so. Bibia ye twa ba na zoom la yo. Bibia ye twa ba na zoom la. Kromo no fukura ho. In
fact, na said there you
so he be bought the
unit committee for yard.
Almost started.
Unit committee for yard.
So social self I can't simple.
Social responsibility.
Self there was
self initiative na
and bibia ye to where amount ya reportu abeda na anwesi ho
enye mo politicians ya na mo ye ne sade maye because oba be power and am ba me say even where you know say MP onya kwan kran oba be gina ho and am ye kwan to oba na sekwan ni ope no so lead demonstration
and let me call studio back na MP back to no okekam adan to the bia e betua de ka be wele sika aka no na ese betua ni ate de ka ni ate ne bosion boy
national better region better constituency better
aka the sika 700 cities
when you be
700 cities no so kwa yi I mean invitation cards and good tables na was that what you or say you say maybe I be kwa your sign so and sign
na dia dey na 4 years so almost akobio
e say I say boga for no unu e gbapoti
no busia for dey be ho
go from pa you say the high deal na braga na they go so ya dream
it is said na make Canada education you know where basic no problem wo some of the villages now rebel. So I'm just waiting say yeah honorable why your first vice me sure say Baumia campaign will be
my former
but still so you still
we former if you are first vice
it makes sense say let's look at it because see it me see and even last time I person me TBB fee this presidential if no say the normal classroom blocks now is are we thinking the next 10 years what kind of classrooms
it has outlived its purpose?
Yes. One who I don't know and say STEM schools what could be what room classrooms
me real but me the whole thing
see the new modern the also school is saying to say I go board they want to appeal to Accra. It doesn't excite entry. They say Accra more, or come on that. Maybe market just entering the more exciting color. But yet look at you no the wolf.
Sometimes in the next 20-30 years now, what kind of buildings?
No, speak to us as a teacher.
That's what I'm saying. Say as a teacher now, my observation say basically your problem. Because even textbooks to come crown. Miami school ya me wa here school junction here. We have more than
some of the mobile computer.
We have more than one child. This small school they have more than 7,000 students here.
Wait,
I'm telling you, more than 7,000 students because your
class ABC
cluster.
Okay.
Your primary, yes, because primary 1 and Kwan is getting to almost 1,000. Wow. JHS going to almost 2,000. That's for one stream. The other side the same time, then the cage, But to share the classrooms all now.
Ancient of this.
Yes, a class will take almost about 70 students.
But fortunately, almost as you.
That is
I think somebody needs to draw because about with the school, the infrastructure there. I mean, I said almost as it down. Police station home. It's Legon police station. Almost system backwards. That distraction the whole a hotel.
Yeah.
It's a hotel. So they should draw attention.
So your education
7,000 color there.
Yes.
And no more as a pa. Because I'm no munje hono. I always pass them because the kwanen yeno.
Yeah. Until the message say education system there or form. So whoever is coming, who is going to win?
Say free education abano.
Yeah.
I'm not pressure baba damoso. Initially, now one class, because at this normally in one class was between
45,
28 to 30.
You should pick from 45 to 60. That's the standard.
Standard
yes.
per classes.
Yes, per GESA as a teacher, you should be able to handle 45 to 60 students.
Now, every pick 100.
Yes.
How do you ensure monitoring and supervision?
That is the problem now. Because my class alone, I'm handling almost about 89 students.
Wow. Do you have a TA?
I don't have any TA.
Maybe Sasa because you University of Ghana Primary School more TAs.
I don't have service for now mobile, but you can't get all of them there. So if I'm handling 89 students,
just assignment.
Yes,
we are subject teacher and a class teacher.
Me a subject teacher, I'm teaching maths and science at the same time. In 2 classes. So I have 2 classes now. I'm handling almost about 150 students. So just look at it. How many exercises can we give? So the effectiveness
150 no. Not just as we a police in here and can we a DSP.
So we have a problem. And I wish that these 2 political parties.
But teacher for can have I mean the passing the Sen and Colano, even though in discipline no kakra no say you can't munya babono hard drink kakra. But in color performance Tuesdays. Jawo kola bi o minimum kola how old am here. Teacher phone team mom assignment be can say but obafie no bisa question how kola nim say teacher ni manager.
Aja me ba wo ho.
You are doing well teacher for.
Me ba wo ho. Efie te san. Mo na mo yam people for. Mo na mo di o mind so. San na mo party ni mo tie sesia.
Oh, party there mu ya nije mu ya kono. We had a few challenges. Fortunately, ya to a police station very ya to electoral area Benwe, ya to constituency Abenwe, ya to coordinators, ya regional, ya national, ya MPs, orphan constituencies, non-orphan constituencies, ya you munina we. And
they come on to
oh, Kabe 4. Ya say you presidential candidate we. ne ono so buy or the campaign team atudwa ne friends manifesto committee ni na ho what they can say the vice president no but no the deputy no ne running mate no we into a constituency there aka no yen 3 or 4 or man for the say one your party then answer are you phone ko anim the phone ko anti asem ketu bi an peja court there were courts and the court rules no yegusu etwen but the party there we are cool, we are poised, we are ready. Only say the problem one say food soldiers for now no more ekekam kakra say I think Akufo-Addo bromsika. And I keep telling them say Akufo-Addo no say no tie me nim no am ben no am hu ye no. Wo wi na onya bi adi. Enti yem tu ye ho nche kakra na yen work extra harder in our own ways. Adwuma bi ye no because say former general secretary John Wadu obeti etu no ne hu ahia ko na asem ko kan kire oni police station for bi ne serial killers bi ko shia no say party enye profession politics enye profession serial killer enye djuma mobile
WhatsApp administrator so enye djuma WhatsApp administrator
eti okoka sano na man for say yeah campaign amount atmi abeg general secretary because some say so describe Ibrahim say enye adwuma nti yankopa adwuma nye na mo fa na hot time now the certain and then Samina pa Brante Bakokasa he was one of the known serial killers in Ghana here and I say oh here the masters and I'm say American University I say nano Jombo do a can send be trainer omkoshia no na otu omfu no mu di na tem but kotra fie no dwen ho an o say dabi I'm in school binko and he's been able to do his degree first degree and he's doing his masters afuto no kan ya mu di na tem no ono de fa mu abawo na binom so kokotra fie di na tem si ye be campaign tia de yetu no and they are still heading say aban betimi anya sika say serial killer bia na say WhatsApp administrator bia be jiska show butu heading enti me mesre adwobre ye say ebinum de ba anopa ebi de ba awia ebi de so ba anajo bia wo na serial killer very well known there campaign committee ati ye beti ye nya wini wi a ye be fa a friend say
WhatsApp administrators
be cry ma tuwe ye be na ma DC everyone na ma a friend say notebook coordinator bi anase because of the way you worked but who so call obu afu enti wo nya adwuma ne biem wo do tools agu you will not call again. You may think say Akufo-Addo anase Baumi anase the national chairman as Justin Kodi anase me no wanyamiu but you don't would little will you know say o opportunity akadachi who na be DC o area anase who na be NADMO coordinator na be I don't know why you ho etigu for no you don't know
obo DC ya na tibam eba me sana MMDCs bu amode prior sweepy wo mosan o ya
president appointed by constitution and a president one of to be disappointed
but say a catcher party for so party penifon so
in fact e bi no crowd on the list but say penifon so na san ka catcher Akufo-Addo no san be free ho na foforo bi mra and a campaign a strategy
just me to be free central region
there are certain constituencies
the region of letter writing
there are certain constituencies minimally one constituency this year on a party for the Tiadwangoma so. And DC
why should it be so?
Thank you. Meanwhile, we are going into elections.
So we are DC for
so na juma nyina.
When our party for bi mo omunya tumi pe no ma ahomaso abomumu.
San bidum so DC is pretty much announce ahomaso because the bidum for
say. Be so almost anom to DC.
President na sign me letter mama me so constituency for na to abama me. So but we don't work like that. Instead of constituency, we kokojo upon Kroma Pali constituency for ni nyina so committee we are this is a committee no we are no ma bampisi no mo di we are no mo janko na go ni this kokuru
so ma what's some ho it
was so nice But the consequences, you hear me telling Fred this is Fred with Mamma. Anyway, the way anyway, the
group.
It shouldn't be like that.
For what do you do? What actions do you take?
No, we can advise. We can only advise, like I'm doing now. Share responsibility. In the role I will play. This is developmental issues in the district. Now, we have projects. I said, when the constituency phone can, and you, their cost will be our own.
You bring a project in Nobakra him for now. Because this you don't consult them.
Yes. So then you know, and I make another list as I'm by some and there are much jobs or problems. The money constituency for and this, but the president lies on the table.
So that bank account less than 10 months more. When are you going to confirm them? Namo aye Juma at the board mine.
And president, me I can only advise. And about me I can meet. When
JM time and also say made driver and die a man attire and as a coffee mananum into a mate on Sunny Bibi.
Aquabi near a car, Krumuha, no a driver's meet to be concancer car, what in dinner
for Winniba.
No, a vice president of Ghana to Papa J. Now, Papa J, yeah, then also one pet
92 to 96.
I read the Papa J say, whoa. Was a million mere vice president? We were not on police headquarters or report to Papa J. That one, it doesn't. You have to. What kind of? I don't know. And that president can say, "I loved it." I say, the beer course where Papa, young famano. The course where any bonny, uncle, you know, he accepts responsibility, and the box stops with him. Ajuma constitution this year vice president and so by our constitution and mentioned as vice president chairman of the police council. Now me know me no you begia to musa ne me the other regions because this in cancer meeting police work in Ghana today. Edutum
mama won krabako.
Men kasa me I want that
mama won krabako.
Men kasa about that
IGP say yes reno say we call regional to otukwan a police management board poma for no eya o monka Accra no manya adwuma bi no otukwan a no mo nyina asore de headquarters empty
na empty
aye
well
so so me ku atia no dia
esa
ebia
police ku
oh say bia obi akwaku eku me pa chewo when GM lost yet say government any party na gap at our montem. First part of MPP, we hear they say government and the party gap at them. Say Siana at the same.
Yeah, far better, especially after the election of Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. He unusi Bawumia no wonye gidigidi. Why since so before the kind so share only so share for nipada. So share for nipa san Bawumia na dia de onye gidigidi. Coolly, we so no what issue, what about anajo, anano afro, and that's how he is. He is a unifier and he's determined to get things done. So what is so be about me office and I say be a quiet more I'm about me and I say there's civil servants who cry no report to and I say yeah okay now say digital yeah but yeah no or no about you say mumfa wenka no amount timelines na pressure bi on the man no wa
pampa nyina be pa
there and that's why how he's been able to na ebi wo hokra ubehu ya de digital na eba no na chief director say when you say wa from nyina ba yes so what is your issue so what do okay from today you are going to handle there you are going to handle and he makes people feel part even though they don't like it. Cause they get a dig of wood there.
Police commander business almost started the cameras near Juma. They'll be out of work.
Thank you. But that is the way to go. See about fighting corruption. That is the way to go. Sir, can you imagine IGP officer? Police officer. Obet me amba police. okay, what are the cases there? How many people are in the cells now? What are their issues? IGP to be monitored from the officer. Can you imagine what will be happening there? In all police hospitals, police stations.
Police quarters.
Who would detain somebody knowing that IGP who Nepal go cases report that
regional commander,
regional commander, who district commander, who would do that? But within the police service, it's going to go down. Obia Befrase, live within the salary, maybe they be yes, Ghana Usika, minimum how much you are paid. But Yam Usika, cut 1,000, not and so on, you earn 10,000 and so that. If you don't learn to manage small monies, there's no way you can manage big money.
If you do not learn how to manage small money, you can't manage big money.
But
as Antefo say yamawa pem na so wa wo ha enya hwe mfama. Nana,
Minia. Medasi. The media can say both political parties. Former President Mama.
1.5 minutes.
Minia, former President Mama.
So we are summary school.
Sure. Former President Mama on fa ne manifesto embetuja. Na on change the way forward. Yes. Okay. Then me sure say Baumia in the next 2 months or a month also then then Ghanaians are going to wait. Let's talk about issues. This election should be about issues. It shouldn't be about attacks here and there. No.
Name calling.
No, we don't want tagging. That. Say Ghanaians no ye near be. And to me, no, I think yes, digitalization is the way to go. In the next 50 years, it's about digitalization. So NDC should also come out with something like that. Now, let's see where Ghanaians will go. For now, as to who is going to win, they say chairman there. Obeka say only the party ni be winning. But we hope say Mama Fane the Embra 24-hour economy no o me chirichirim. MPP for the almost my year in the 8 years in Ozo. Almost one country Ghana for. Then we Ghanaians no ye nim what is good for us. Me that's it.
Well, unum say COVID buy ho chire buy no.
Chama 1.5 minutes.
Minimum. Akufo-Addo can say no. We say we know how to fix the economy no matter how bad we go. But what we cannot do is how to wake you up. Say ye share now see you sika ye nyusu na se COVID be kunkum a uwa ye ntumi nya no. Akufo-Addo kan ya ansa na ye kosa ho kire mu. Ampa so me no ka say so te uhume oti asentia se COVID hu Akufo-Addo ja Moses all scanning nyina go bank obi anko adwuma ana wu ya nka unya daje ne unti asia wo criticize Akufo-Addo ama ho kiraba okase ho ba chi because we are paying people who are not working. We are paying for water and electricity, but enelti ase o say Akufo-Addo anya de and make us Akufo-Addo and said that after COVID no say COVID mumro COVID and a COVID by me hu ba chi Akufo-Addo and said that kasi Russia for the Ukraine munko kon tokwa na ye ho chi no way. But the abano they say the more dead no more dinko emfa nipa hu bufu na say aban hu bufu enkobo ntontom wo ba bi ayebo na wan hwe ya papa we ya me da sumu papa we ya say adwuma ni ho se menya magician papa we urafi sada subaji dan confirm urafi na o say odum momu enne
2 weeks from now you be here happy
na we ti ase
everything for you damase sama kan mo
hu kwa we de ma hu se kwa highway
mo di musunsum ni ade nyata ya chi mo comment am ni san ba kaka good evening ya hunu message no say nice show ya da se pa ya bada mase bebre nana topem ampeboa ya da se so ba na odo ai baba social commentator na fi former vice chairman of MPP national vice chairman of MPP Chama Wadia also see ya da se wo also share na wo contribute to the program ya da wase bebre meeting at the European Ewisimbro. Menam de dwumade ho chame. Onyamisha technical crew am wo inside wo nyina yeda mase. Honorable Nuruddin yada ase say ya fra wo so je so next time you be here we see be hanom. Nyameka ye nyina ho. Assalamu alaikum.